I feel like motivational and inspirational messages I received kind of failed me. When you're a kid, you hear messages like, if you set your mind to something, you can do anything. And then you find out that's only true for such a small, specific portion of people. We don't all get to play in the NBA or wrestle professionally. We don't all get to start a business in our garage with a small $300,000 loan from our parents. Most of us don't even have a garage. Chances are, you're not getting paid to do the thing you love. For example, I have not yet been able to get anyone to pay me to drink expensive whiskey and scroll through Instagram. So you do the next best thing to your dreams. You get a job working in a cubicle. Sure, it's not the best. You're doing something you don't really like, but it turns out you're actually kind of good at it, and it is really good at paying your bills. But you think to yourself, okay, I'll just keep working on what I want to do on my off time, but I'll just do this work to pay my bills. And then you realize you want to buy things and pay off old debts, so you need more money. So you get another job and you hate it even more. But the people who hired you figure out that you'll do the job if you just get more money. So you take the gig and you work on your dream on your spare time. Then you get even more money, but it's exhausting and you don't have time to live for your dreams. You just have time to do your job and eat and sleep. Maybe you fit in a sitcom every now and again. You sit in an 8x8 cube. There are many like it, but this one is yours. The walls are gray, your desk is gray, the floors are gray, the ceiling has fluorescent lights that glare into your soul and drain the color from your skin. You go to the bathroom and you look in the mirror, you are now gray. And the people next to you, they never even had dreams. They were literally in kindergarten, and when the teacher asked them what they wanted to do when they grew up, these sad kids were like, business systems analyst or database architect. They literally love that shit. How is that? You go there 5 days a week, then 2 days in the week you'd have just enough time to sleep the last bit you need to not have a nervous breakdown. You buy some groceries and watch football. If you're lucky. And I don't think a lot of Americans actually like football. It's just what they watch so they have something to talk about that isn't their real lives. Hey, how was your weekend?
I got off early on Friday and caught my wife sleeping with another man.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her voice at first because I never heard her moan like that before. She sounded so different. There was a happiness and intensity, this other level of satisfaction to it I'd never heard before. We've been together like 20 years. I don't know what to do with her. I don't know what to do with myself.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
At least the Cowboys didn't win, right?
Ha! You got that right.
And it makes me wonder when they tell you, follow your dreams. Do people tell us to aim high because deep down they know we're just lazy? Like, this is the best we could do when they told us to chase our dreams. Like, if they told us, man, don't even imagine having dreams. That shit's not for you. Just pay your rent. If they said that, would we all just try even less? Would we be sitting waist deep in a house full of our own poop like, I'm doing okay. But yeah, you're either going to be homeless or you have to figure out something. You could be born into a wealthy family where you are essentially set for life the minute you exit the womb. You will be given a pile of capital that will continue just accrue interest that you can live off of, and you can just spend the rest of your life pursuing pleasure. Or you could rob a bank. Or you could work for a bank and rob normal people. For the rest of us, you're going to end up working a medium income job. You're going to expend entirely too much energy toward a cause you really have no vested interest in other than your desire to pay bills and occasionally buy fun things. And then you retire at the age of 65 and because your job has kept you stressed out and without any time to eat well or exercise, you're going to die 3 months later. So what ends up happening is you have this debate with yourself. What are my dreams? Are they eternally determined to be flights of fancy you picture as what ifs while you're on your way to your 9 to 5? Like, what if I was just one of those guys who unboxes toys on YouTube for $20 million a year? Or what if I had 2 extra inches on my dick? Or what if I had 5 extra inches on my dick? And then the other question is, are your dreams a blueprint on your soul? And if you actually follow those directions to a T with your full devotion and talent, your dreams are going to come true. I mean, that sounds great if your dream is to write a great novel. But I feel like if you've ever been in a music store, you've seen that guy in his 40s with a mullet who helps everyone who needs assistance, but every now and again, when no one's looking, you see him pick up a Stratocaster, try to shred out a few notes for a little while, because 2 or 3 nights a week, he's playing covers at bars, he's recording demos, and doing every damn thing he can because he just knows that 90s grunge is going to come back, man. And when it does, he's got a whole album that's just ready for a major record label. Deep down, I think it's a combination of both. If it's really your dream, you can't help it. You will find a way to make it come true. And if you can't, you're still going to keep trying. You'll find a way to make it come true. I remember an interview with Herbie Hancock, and he said he was in school to be an electrical engineer and playing jazz on the side. Then one day, he looked at himself in the mirror and he said, "Who are you kidding? You're not an engineer. You're a jazz musician." He made the right choice, and we're all better off for it. So maybe you had dreams of standing in front of 10,000 screaming, adoring fans, and maybe your dream is just to have a house with air conditioning and a refrigerator full of food and a happy partner and kids. You do what you do, not because you think it's going to make you rich, but because you have to. Just as much as you eat and sleep, you have to follow your passion. Hey guys, thanks for getting all the way to the end of this. If you liked, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe to the channel. I upload a new video every week, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Thanks again for listening.